Maintaining strong civic engagement is part of our university mission. And as we look ahead to the future of our great university, I can't help but reflect on where we have been. As I travel around and meet with our alumni and our community leaders, I am so proud of the work our students, faculty, and staff do. I'm often told Des Moines University is everywhere. Our work in the community is so important. Our institutional values of collaboration, wellness, and inclusivity have been on great display as members of Des Moines University rise to meet the needs of our fellow citizens. Here's a look back on the recent past as we plan for an exciting future for Des Moines University.
And can I just have you confirm your name for me again, please?
Polk County COVID Call Center. This is Layton. How can I help you today? Do you by chance have any underlying health conditions that put you at risk with COVID-19? Okay. Yeah, I can get you put on our wait list today. Hi, my name is Layton Wheeler. I'm a first-year osteopathic medical student at Des Moines University. I'm here volunteering today at the Polk County COVID Call Center. So what I'm doing here is I'm helping people within the community get vaccinations who don't have access to the internet. These people are 65 years of age or older, as well as 16 to 64 who have predisposing conditions that put them at higher risk of getting COVID-19. I definitely feel like I'm making a big difference within the community. Answering these phone calls is really important in order to get people vaccinated at the moment. I've had several instances of talking to people on the phones who have been in their homes for months on end who haven't got to leave their everyday life. And getting these people vaccines and getting everyone back to everyday life is really important to me.
There was a need in our community to be able to provide resources to those who did not have computer access but were eligible for vaccination. So we pulled all of our team together and quickly put together all the resources that would be needed to provide the information to the community. Some of the most common questions that we get are where people can receive both their first and second dose vaccination appointment. How long should they wait in between first and second doses? Where do they need to stay at the same location where they received their first dose? If they don't have computer access, how do they get signed up?
If an appointment becomes available, are you willing and able to come to the Polk County Health Department to get that vaccine? Could you tell me his name, please?
I'm Erica Linden, DMU's Chief Compliance Officer. Today I'm here at Polk County Health Department, and I'm volunteering to help with the COVID-19 relief efforts. This is part of our institutional commitment that we've had in response to the COVID-19 crisis. We know that getting vaccine has been a challenge for everybody, and Polk County Health Department is reaching out to help those individuals. It helps reinforce our commitment to the community, to serve our community, and also ways that we can do it in a safe way to help keep our campus community safe. Historically, DMU's commitment to community service is part of the reason that students come to DMU. They have already self-selected to be in a profession of service, and they want that to begin while they're students. DMU provides its employees with community service leave. Every year, each employee who's full-time has the opportunity to use up to 16 hours of their paid time to provide service to one of our community service partners. And we have over 40 service partners in the area where people can volunteer and do it on paid time, which is a really nice benefit and part of our mission of serving our community while we're providing education to future healthcare leaders.
Good morning. How did the first one go for you?
Good.
Good. I am doing this rotation as a community medicine rotation for DMU, and this is through this pandemic, it's probably the best community medicine rotation we can do, just because it is the need in our community right now to distribute vaccines, and we're able to help 300 to 400 people a day. And so just to be a medical student and to be part of the front line, being able to administer the vaccines means so much to me, and it's really, really cool how much it means to all the people who are getting the vaccines too. They're so happy they can see their loved ones, they're so happy they can go about their normal day, and we're getting one step closer to normal life, hopefully.
DMU has been a strong community partner for us for years. We always have rotation students coming through our operations and clinics. As we approached needing to vaccinate our community, we knew that we needed vaccinators. So we reached out to Des Moines University to see if there was a way for us to utilize medical students as vaccinators, which would help us administer vaccinations to our community, as well as give them some clinical experience. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful partnership. We could not do it without our partnership with Des Moines University.
So this operation is very complex. It involves multiple organizations, including DMU as a partnership to this. But at the same time, it has been a very smooth operation with people coming in from the time we register them to the time they actually drive up to get their vaccine, and how we administer the vaccine, working with nurses and everything like that. It's been really smooth.
Having rotated in the ICU this year, you saw a lot of the repercussions of COVID, so it's nice to finally be on the front lines and provide that primary prevention before you see that result, because that really had a big impact on me, seeing everyone flipped over on their beds and just traumatic kind of scenes. It's great to be a part of this solution because it's clearly making a big impact on people's lives and just the overall health of the community. So it's really a privilege to be a part of.
The one thing that I thought was really cool about this rotation that I didn't expect beyond giving the vaccinations is the amount of time we got to chat with the nurses, and it really is the perfect example of interprofessional education. Normal rotations, it's sometimes hard to be able to spend that extra time talking with the nurses and any of the ancillary staff. So we have ample time to do that here, and just everyone at the Polk County Health Department has been amazing.
When we talk to them, they're really, really appreciative of what we do. It's also excitement for them that they're able to get the vaccine, and as well as appreciation for what we do. Whether it's raining, whether it's snowing, cold weathers, nothing is stopping us from giving these vaccinations to the people who really, really need them.
I remember one day the actual temperature was -9 with a wind chill of about -20, and we were out here, of course, freezing, but every single patient showed up, and they were all so happy that we were still here. I can't tell you how many people said, "Oh, I'm glad you guys are still open." There's such a need, and we bundled up. We got Carhartts on in like 10 layers, and it worked out good. We were still able to give vaccines through all of the elements.
This has probably been one of the most rewarding and emotional experiences that we've had here at the Polk County Health Department. Every day we have people from our community so emotional that they are shedding tears, tears of joy, tears of relief at being vaccinated. And I think for the students to participate in something that really, when you're providing that care and it has that kind of impact on the people's lives, it's going to have a lasting impact on the students' lives as well.
We had this older woman who was driven by her daughter, and she was tearing up the whole time. She could barely even talk to me because she was just so happy. She hadn't gone grocery shopping in over a year. And so I would say her story specifically just sticks out to me a lot because I connected with that woman. I was able to spend a couple extra minutes talking with her, and she really spoke to me, and it meant so much for her to get that vaccine, and I was so happy I could be part of it.
One, two, three, and that's it. Not too bad, huh?
All right.
All right. I'm Mark Hettinger. I'm out here with my fellow medical students, being able to have the privilege to give vaccinations to the patients of the DMU clinic, and it's been a great honor. Any given day, we're vaccinating nearly 100 patients. This week we started on Wednesday, so we're almost up to 300 patients this week already. Being on my third year family medicine rotation, it's been an opportunity that is unlike any other. Within a week, how this all came together has been an amazing experience to be able to witness and be a part of.
We tried to put our DMU students in the volunteer positions in as many capacities as possible. They're checking patients in, they're greeting them, telling them where to go, where to park. They're going through the consent process with them and explaining really what's happening today. And then we're making sure we have 2 to 3 licensed providers in here at all times to oversee, to answer any specific questions or if there's any concerns. But really trying to give the opportunity to the students to do as much of the process all the way up to our 3rd and 4th year medical students who are actually getting to give vaccines today.
Pfizer es algo que tiene, es muy eficaz. Más de 97% en contra del COVID. I happen to know some Spanish, and the individual that was here to receive her vaccine didn't know very much English. And so I was able to put that in practice, make her feel a little bit more comfortable. And I think that's just an example of how Des Moines University is trying to do its part to make every member of the community feel a little bit more at home, comfortable, speak their language, and make a difference here in the world.
The most fun phone calls have been made in the last week. Usually we're having to call patients to say it's time to renew your medicine, it's time for a physical exam, but this week everyone is so excited to talk to us. They've been waiting for this and they're saying, you've made my day, it's my birthday, I can't wait to tell my grandkids that this is just, we're finally moving forward.
I think we're providing a great service to our community. We've all been in this COVID mess for such a long time, and we're all frankly ready to go back to how we were living before, and I think DMU is playing its part by distributing vaccines as fast as possible, by giving current medical students and employees opportunities to serve and become better in the process. I just think it's a tremendous opportunity for everyone involved.